So Jack Doherty just got banned, and I've got to say, it's taken them a while. And the reason behind this ban is actually just embarrassing. It's quite amazing that this social media bin dipper can't just stop jumping to new lows for the amusement of his 12-year-old fan base. We're going to talk about why he was banned, what went wrong, and why is he already back. As the situation is just weird, confusing, and messy, and it seems that this clout-chasing stub cannot go one day without causing more drama. So hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Jack Baz. We cover the weird and wonderful on the internet, and today we're on the internet's most influential loser, Jack Doherty. If you don't know who he is, he's an influencer that's on every single social media platform, 30 million on YouTube for example, and essentially just runs around causing problems, fights, and drama. That's it. And throughout all of these videos, he's promoting naughty site content creators, which he coincidentally manages. Who'd have thought? So that he could, you know, rake in all the money, the moral stuff, and generally just being a bit of a weird creature in public, which, one example here.
Yeah, go say hi. That's what he does for a living. Excuse me. What do you do for a living, Daddy? What about the internet? Dead ass? How much is this car? What'd you say? How much is this car? What'd you say before that? I said dead ass. Like, no cap, homie? For real, for real?
Just a level of cringe that is unobtainable to the majority of the normal population.
Yeah, something like it. I don't know if you're ever gonna get anywhere in life with that. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, I haven't got it. What the fuck, bro? Why are you so pressed? How can you be so pressed and have a Bugatti? I would never get mad in the middle of the street. I would never get that mad by a Bugatti. Drive off, crack that shit right now. Bro, why did he
invading a random person's space and then just making a mess of the entire thing and getting him to, oh, drive off, I'm bigger than you. He's just a pea-brain that is stuck that far up his own arse, and he's just a terrible person to be around. So he was banned on Kick yesterday, which is his main streaming platform. It's where he does the majority of his stuff. And somehow he's already causing problems again, which may be the shortest permanent ban in history. And the fallout and the handling of all this drama is just embarrassing on Kick and Jack Doherty's part. So let's go through this. But if you enjoy the video, please do hit the like and sub. I'd love to see you back. So the ban was because of one of his new people that he manages for these naughty content sites ended up showing up. This is her. She's apparently Sneako's ex-girlfriend, which is already a good start. If you don't know who Sneako is, keep it that way. And how you might ask, how did this woman end up getting him banned? Well, it's because of the fact of she's quite notorious for getting a certain part of her body out. But as you'll see, this is entirely on Jack Doherty's part. This is what he is, isn't it? He's just a scab. So Jack did a live stream, and on this live stream, she was there. It was like her introduction, and I believe this is why she's ended up doing this. And I wonder if that's why he's got banned for apparently permanently, then 24 hours, and then only like 6 hours. I do really wonder if it's like some big marketing ploy to get people over to Kick, but I'm not entirely sure.
Do it. Go. Oh, shit. No, I didn't get to see it.
So he can be seen there potentially with his girlfriend, who isn't his girlfriend, I don't think, but it's potentially his girlfriend, but it's also on a naughty site, so I don't think they are egging on a woman to get her private parts out. Well, bit odd, innit? I'm not sure if you adults have been out in like parties and seen stuff like this, but I've never been around this situation, so I wouldn't know how to handle it. Then there's also this clip that's potentially also the ban.
Show me them.
Nice and consensual of him there.
You need your tits done. I do. Let me just. Oh my god. Let me just make sure. Real quick. Yeah. Up. I don't look. I can't put it on here. I'll do it again. Oh, my friends in this video. There she is. We gotta have the pump in the screen together.
Making sure that the camera shows that he's looking away. I don't know why that's happened. But it happened in the previous one as well, where he's like, oh, I didn't see it. So, is this some sort of like marketing trick? Oh, all my fans got to see it, but I didn't. I'm such an idiot. So many levels of weird.
What did she do?
Our little.
How long?
She's flashing. Oh!
So yeah, she's done it once in a quick succession, so she might as well do it again, might she? So she's got them out to the world, and The world, I mean the kick stream with loads of children in it. Because, come on, who else is watching this? Who else is watching Jack Doherty's content? I did a big, like, 40-minute video on his content last week, and it's just incredible the levels that he will go to. Just to try and get clout, just to try and be divisive, and also to try and promote these people, as you've seen here. And he missed the look in the first time around, but I've obviously had to blot this out. But this is him looking down at the site that we're seeing. Jack Doherty is now a happy man. And then if 2 times weren't enough, let's make it a 3rd in the same night. Bear in mind, he's never actually done this before, so I don't know why it's come over the top this time. Just a weird fella, isn't he?
Viral right now. Let's go viral right now. Yeah, let's go. Let's go viral right now. Come on, do it. Who cares? Take that shit off. Yeah, it will. It will right now. If I make you take your off right now, come on, real quick.
Like, I know this is obviously for content and it's so fake, but how creepy does he sound right now? Being really pushy, forcing her against what she's saying, and I know everything's fake, everything's a lie, but then there's people that want to try and emulate what he is now. He is doing anything but setting an example.
Off me. Do it really, bruh.
You have to look away. You know my deal.
Alright, go.
He can look away. Now there's too many people looking.
No one cares. There's 7, 20, whatever the
Alright, look away. Alright,
Let's
ready?
go.
Look
Yes.
away.
Ooh, is it good?
Bro, you're gonna get banned, dude.
Did you do that?
I did do it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. And she preempted it as well. You're going to get banned. Was 3 times not good enough? Actually, sorry. That's 4 times because she did it twice in one go. So yeah, this happened 3 days ago. And because of this, there was like a day wait. And then he ended up getting banned. Kick is known for being like this free speech platform where you can do whatever you want on it, but I don't think that there is a terms of service that can cover this sort of thing. And obviously very, very rightly he ended up getting banned because he's promoting this sort of stuff. Yes, if you go on the kick stream, you have to click a box that says I'm 18 or over, but how many times have you done that before you're 18? I'm not saying you should by any means, but like, I had a Facebook when I was 10 years old. Like, this is the kind of thing that happens on the internet. And then when you couple that up with his actual content, which is quite literally made for children, even though it includes all these naughty site models, you come to the conclusion of how actually odd and weird this is, how odd the behavior is around it, trying to promote this, how bad of an example he's setting to these children, and then also having this sort of thing exposed to them as a child. But obviously, this is Jack Doherty. He doesn't give a like, it doesn't matter what you do. He's going to keep on going. He's going to keep on making that money. He's going to keep on promoting people via doing stuff like this. And he's going to reap in the rewards with his rentals, his rental cars. Yeah. You're doing well, mate. Like I've said in my previous videos, this is just like a weird pyramid scheme to the top. And in the fallout, everyone loses. But speaking of fallouts, the fallout of this is just ridiculous. It's insane. It's actually ridiculous. And the first thing that I'm going to show you is his reply to all this. Because obviously he's got to have something to say in it. So someone reposted this clip with the caption, "What is Jack Doherty doing when his girlfriend is not around?" With him replying, "What are you, the police?" atting his pretend girlfriend and then saying, "Look, I just snitched on myself." Which, when you think about his girlfriend, who is also a naughty sites creator, it seems that she's not going to be mad at something like that because she does it herself. I just feel like this is reaction bait, but at the same time, I think all of Twitter is reaction bait at this point. Made even more solid with this here, where Kickman Jack Doherty, Helimi, and Zena the Witch following multiple instances of flashing during their stream. And his reply, "That bitch got me banned." Nice of you to talk about the women that actually pay your bills in that kind of manner, Jack. You really are a nice person. Nice person to strangers and also, as you can see now, women. If this is how he speaks to people in public, like on a public platform, people that he knows and people that he has like personal actual relationships with, you could just imagine what he's like off camera. And like naughty site creators, they are already stigmatized enough, so to call everyone that is actually around you that's a woman, because that's what it is on these kick streams, they are all naughty content site creators, to call them a bitch, it's kind of hitting against the cause, innit? Especially with some of the stuff I'm going to show you later, because that's a bit thick, that. But first off, while we're at it, I was looking on his Twitter, and I mean, I had to show you this, and he thinks this is like promotion, but I don't know what to call it. Oh my god, I broke my door! Yeah, you didn't just like purposely turn into it slowly, did you? Nah, you definitely didn't do that. And looking back shocked, oh yeah, can't believe I've done that. If this doesn't tell you that it's made for kids, I don't know what will. You got to make sure everyone's recording as well. Obviously. Obviously. What a brilliant stream back. I really enjoyed that. That is such a good clip. But going on, back to the banning situation. So everyone was wondering whether he was going to get unbanned in like a month, a year, never, maybe even a couple of weeks. But as you can see here, I'll be back tonight, he said, in a response to a drama alert, which, I love it. And obviously, everyone's just clowning on him. We good little bro. Twitter does seem to have a big distaste to him, and once again, I wonder why. Almost like that last clip I showed you wasn't entirely fake. Everything he does is fake. Everything is done for views. So if you're going to be doing that constantly, there's going to be hardly anyone, apart from the children that don't understand that you are faking everything, that are going to be watching, isn't it? But yeah, as you can see, he's unbanned now. I'm unbanned. Getting girls and my name tattooed, we will cover that. And yeah, it's his original account. It's everything. He streamed 14 hours ago. Also, if I just go through these, like, as you can see, 609 views, 1334, 1322. To see how much clout and notoriety and everything like that you're getting there, there come some shoddy numbers out there. They're not very good. You'd think a lot more people would be looking and watching it, and it makes you think, how does he get thousands of viewers when he can barely pull 1,000 views on a rewatch? I wonder what's going on there. I'm not going to throw any accusations. And how the 24-hour ban came out is through this tweet. 24-hour ban, guys. No more flashy flash. Sign up to my naughty site to see that. Gotta respect the platform. Because, yeah, you did really respect that, didn't you, Xena, when you did it 4 times? Fool me one time, shame on you, but yeah, 4 times, that's not respectful. But the most irrespectable thing that you could have done in this entire situation is done it on a platform for live streaming where everyone's watching that is a child. Literally, like, everyone who is watching that is either trying to get clips from Jack Doherty, because as we talked about previously, he has this massive, like, content creation farm where people pay for his course and then they get to take clips from his stream and re-upload on TikTok, and they earn money from them. So you've got them, the people that are interested in the naughty site content creators, and people who are very young teenagers or literal children that just don't understand that everything that is going on is fake. And once again as well, this does kind of prove the entire point that this was just a massive thing to attention grab so then they can sell this OF. Because yeah, oh, I got a 24-hour ban. She's also a kick streamer. She understands exactly what to do and what not to do on the platform. And although she's been seen doing this raunchy stuff before, she's never actually, like, fully flashed. Up until she came on Jack's live stream. And up until what I can presume, and I'm only guessing here, is that Jack Doherty has started managing her like he does with multiple other naughty site creators. So it's a big marketing ploy. And well, it worked, because I'm talking about it. All of your other creators are going to be talking about it. So, yeah, you've got us on that one. But please do bear this in mind, because I don't think a lot of people actually mention the entire thing of this is just a big marketing stunt for views and for people to sign up to these sites, which will come in very important very shortly. But it's got to a point to him now where even Adin Ross doesn't seem to like him.
Yeah. Kick has been banned. Jack Doherty, heel Mike, and can this be permanent, bro? Eddie, please, bro. Yo.
I don't know.
This is what live streaming has turned into in 2024. I think everyone's just started losing their mind and just start doing child games.
No, you'll say some shit like that. You dropping your balls.
Dropping my balls. Like, bro, yeah, dude. Oh, they're already back? Oh, nice.
What was it, like a 5-hour suspension?
I actually don't like have a problem with heel Mike though.
The thing is though, Adin does have this massive like growth on this site because he's basically like the godfather to the kick community. Like he is one of the first creators that moved over there, that brought everyone with them, and he does have that kind of pull. So Jack Doherty should actually start shaking in his boots a little bit, a tiny bit. But he is right, it should be banned permanently. I didn't really want to agree with Adin Ross, but there we go. Everything that he's doing on this site is to promote himself. It's to cause dramas, bring controversy, be horrible to people just to get views, and the entire thing, concept farm, like just yamming it. But the best thing about this is that the amount of times that you do stuff like this, you only get a couple of chances. But with Kick, I don't even know at this point, because the way that they've reacted to this is, well, non-existent. And by non-existent, I mean literally non-existent. So they haven't even talked about it. They haven't brought anything up. There's not been one mention of the ban or anything around it. It's just been totally ignored by them. So this 24-hour ban, this statement, like I said, came from the Naughty Sites girl that ended up flashing. So I don't know where else you could find something like this, so we're only going off her word, really. Because, yeah, Kick have said absolutely nothing. And why wouldn't they? When Jack Doherty is one of the biggest creators on the platform, why wouldn't they even come out and say, like, oh, this is why he's been banned? Not just being banned silently. Did they think that people weren't going to talk about it? Because that's ridiculous. Everyone seems to be on the hate train with him. And justified reasoning, as we said, there is very justified reasoning to it. But why wouldn't you even mention it once? And I think potentially, personally, with the Adin Ross, him coming out and talking about it, it's probably because there is some vested interest there. You don't want to harm them because it's going to annoy him, you know. But the site Kick is a joke. But we all know that. We all know that Kick is just meant to be some sort of like hardcore version of Twitch. But, well, as you've just seen with the 4 flashing events, that is something that it is now. That's what it's known for. They really need to do something about it because it's just spawning these creators and they're all terrible. But I'm also going to pull back now to something else that Jack Doherty's done. So, like I said, he uses an entire stream to promote these naughty site creators, and the reason he does it is because he will get a certain percentage of the subscription or something like that along that lines. So he always includes them in his videos. He always adds them in the video titles on YouTube, which is insane to me, and he constantly surrounds himself around them. And as I showed you earlier with that tweet calling them, well, it's seeming to become a bit more prevalent because, you know the word pimp, yeah. They do stuff like this. My maiden girlfriend are getting my name tattooed on their neck live.
It's so sick.
My maid is about to get my full name tattooed on her arm. And then, McKinley, where are you getting it tattooed?
On my neck.
Yeah, you are.
Like, do we even have words for it at this point? Like, surely they'll be temporary. Like I said, everything's fake, so they have to be temporary. Surely, please, please. But I've heard stories about, like, pimps getting their bits tattooed. So I think he's following along in them footsteps. Sorry, alright, I don't mean it in that way. I don't mean he is a literal pimp. That's not what he is. It's a different line of work entirely. But he has these women in his streams, which he gets money off by having them having these naughty sites. He promotes their naughty sites and then he gets the money from it and he treats them like shit. That's all I mean by it. Once again, which I don't know why I'd even try and do it, I would implore the women that are in these videos to understand, yeah, I might be getting some money now from it because he's brought me up and he's given me everything, but one, do you want to be associated with a thing like this? Someone who treats you like that? Someone who is nasty to your line of work and just totally ignores like normal conventions of just being a human with you? Or would you rather just try and promote it yourself and not get loads of children on Instagram to come and follow you? Because that's the entire premise in it. He's showing all these streamers, all of these people that are watching, he's showing them the Instagrams so they can go and follow them and then go on their naughty site. And when you're all children, come on. What year is it? Do you really want to be known for that? The woman that has so many thousands of followers that are all children because you were on a Twitch stream with Jack Doherty. It's just like it is the definition of insanity to me. I don't understand it. Why are these women around him? They really shouldn't be. Why are women allowed near him? They really shouldn't be. He's a nasty piece of work, and the people that are around him need to realise that and try and move on. But obviously, because of the amount of money they're making, it's a no point in it. They're just going to keep doing it and just tarnishing their own career as well as everyone around them. It's just so odd. And the last thing I want to talk about is that, well, so he's doing all of this with these women to promote their sites and stuff. And although it's not explicit, that is exactly what is intended in these. There's no obfuscation of it. It's all in the open. You can exactly see it in every single YouTube video he does, yet alone the Twitch streams. But he doesn't like purely promote it. Go to my Instagram first. So what I did is I took the bullet for the team and I went on kick.com and looked at their terms of service. And well, his streams don't really seem to act up with the actual like terms of service, you know. Everything he's doing is just weird. 2 bits stuck out here. So on service rules we have you are prohibited to upload or make available through the service nudity or other sexually suggestive content. hate speech, threats or direct attacks on individuals, groups, abusive, harassing, torturous, it goes on and on. It's that kind of thing. And well, what's Jack Doherty's entire stick? Well, he causes these problems. He harasses people in the streets. He's harmful to individuals and groups about their line of work. He also pushes this content with these naughty site people all the time. And he's doing this, and you can see him doing this in videos all the time, and for some reason that's fine on Kick. Alright, well, why is it in your terms of service then? Maybe that's the reason why Kick have been so silent. Well, they can't talk about it because then that opens up another can of worms of, oh, well, what about the 5,000 other things that he's done? Why ain't he been banned yet? And that's probably the problem. Maybe they're just drowning in the sauce a bit. And then also this one here, which is endorsements and testimonials 2.3, which I think that he is very much on the borderline of and potentially breaking this as well, which not only is like a normal thing like for against terms of service of Kick, but it's also a federal law. If you are an employee of a company and you decide to discuss or promote the company's product or services through that service, you agree to comply with FTC guideline requirements for disclosing such relationships. And that's the kicker for me. That's what I think he is potentially breaking, because he's going on these Kick streams, they're promoting stuff externally, and all of the people in this circle, considering that he is a content manager for these naughty site people, they're all going to be in it together because of the fact that they're all making money. They're all making money off the back of these streams and off the back of these controversies. And none of that's mentioned. And I wonder why none of that's mentioned when it really should be. I'll just preface this with, I'm not accusing him of doing anything. I really are. These are just allegations at the end of the day. And I also, I'm not saying I'm a law person. I'm not Mr. Law. I just think what he's doing is dodgy, alright? And definitely does fall against the Kick terms of service at the bare minimum. So he should definitely be banned. And he should be banned for more than 3 hours, because that's all it ended up being. He came back straight away. And that's not right. When we're all in this bubble together, we're all enjoying watching this stuff because it's so good. Nah, I'm waffling, but we need to get him away from this, because he just constantly causes problems, constantly gets into fights, dramas, controversies. He uses it as this massive money-making scheme, and it's all terrible, and the only way it's going is south as well. You're only going to go further down this line in time. How many times is he going to fight with someone and get a little bit rougher every single time? When's that going to tick over? Because you need to remember, he is in America. But yeah, what do you lot think? If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'd love to see you back. I've been Jet Baz, and see you later. Take care.